Hey guys, Analyzation here. Today, Skibidi Dead Life released some new leaks recently, but honestly, they feel a lot more plain and less emotional or crazy compared to how they used to be. That could just be because my own opinions are changing over time, or maybe the owner switching around is having an effect, I'm not entirely sure. But enough talking, moving on to leak 1. There honestly isn't much shown here. It's mostly just a white textured background with visible cracks running through it. At first glance, it almost feels too plain, like there's nothing major to analyze, which is part of why this leak feels so different from older Dead Life teasers. Right now, though, I don't want to overanalyze something this minimal. It's possible this leak is just meant to build suspense rather than reveal anything major. Compared to previous leaks that had more emotion and chaos, this one feels unusually calm and almost empty, which honestly makes it harder to get excited about without more context. Moving on to leak 2, this one is definitely more interesting than leak 1. It seems to show some kind of weird drone unit. My first thought was that it might be an Astro because of the glowing blue energy and the circular design in the back, which gives off that familiar Astro tech feeling. But at the same time, it doesn't fully match what we usually see from Astros. What really stands out is the body shape. Compared to normal drones, this thing looks much bulkier, almost like it has a massive central core or heavily armored frame. It feels unusually large for something that's supposed to fly, which makes me think this might not be a standard combat drone at all. It could be built for support, transport, or some other special purpose. The weirdest part though is the lack of visible weapons. Usually in Dead Life, if a new unit is introduced, you can spot cannons, blades, lasers, or at least some obvious attack system. Here, I really don't see any clear weapons at all, and that feels intentional. Either its weapons are hidden, or this thing was never meant for direct combat in the first place. That opens up a few possibilities. This drone could be a scouting unit, a carrier, or maybe even some kind of recovery machine meant to collect damaged units or resources. Another possibility is that it's a heavily modified Astro with abilities that aren't obvious from appearance alone. Sometimes the most dangerous units aren't the ones covered in weapons, they're the ones with unknown abilities. Overall, Leak 2 leaves me with more questions than answers, and honestly, that's a good thing. Unlike Leak 1, this actually brings back some of that mystery older Dead Life leaks used to have. I'm really curious to see whether this drone ends up being harmless support or something much more dangerous than it looks. Finally, we have leak 3, and honestly, this is the only leak that really got me interested. Unlike the first 2, this one actually brings back some of that classic Dead Life energy with more chaos, damage, and mystery. Right away, you can see what appears to be an Astro unit heavily injured and completely covered in flames. The damage here looks severe. The Astro seems to have suffered massive structural damage, with parts of its body either broken apart or barely holding together. The fire alone suggests whatever hit it was extremely powerful, possibly strong enough to overwhelm its defenses almost instantly. This doesn't look like minor damage at all, this looks critical. What makes this even more interesting is the possibility that it might already be dead. Usually, Astros are shown as durable and hard to bring down, so seeing one in this condition is pretty significant. If this Astro is actually dead, then something powerful enough to kill or nearly destroy an Astro is active in the area, and that raises a lot of questions about what we might see next. Overall, these leaks gave us a pretty mixed impression. Leak 1 felt very plain and didn't offer much to analyze. Leak 2 brought back some mystery with that strange drone-like Astro unit, and Leak 3 easily stood out as the strongest one by far with actual chaos, damage, and tension. Out of all 3, Leak 3 definitely feels like the one carrying the most weight for the upcoming episode. I still feel like these newer leaks don't hit quite the same as older Dead Life leaks used to, but that could just be my perspective changing over time, or possibly the ownership changes affecting the style of presentation. It's hard to say for sure right now without seeing more, so I'm trying to keep an open mind. But that's all I've got for today's analysis. Let me know what you think about these leaks, especially Leak 3, because I'm really curious to hear your theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.